it under your knees, under your knees, and don't put it upper your knees. And if you listen to that meeting, I didn't say that you're going to put it up. It's under your knees. Is it clear, girls? And you will laugh at you because some of you, and I allowed you when you asked me because some people laugh at you, and I let you color your hair. You become beautiful, and it doesn't make YAHVAH and YAHOSHUA angry. And I say to you that your fake nails, it's just 1 millimeter from your original nail. That's what I gave you, and measure it well. And don't make your nails like the sorcerer, because their nails are so long to fight against the people who are catching them at night and measure their nails. And some of you say that we want to color our ways, and we want to color our hair, because some people are coming here and they have colored their hair, and how about us? And it's like the eyes flat in them, because if they have colored their hairs, we cannot do anything. In case we're going to shave him, she must color it. Even abroad, there are many different colors of the hair. There is yellow, silver. Many people have their own colors of their way. And Yahushua said, you can you can color your hair as humans hair, the original and the natural human's hair. That you cannot color your hair if the color doesn't exist. It's like the real blue and the green. There is no natural colors hair like that. That it's like light yellow and silver. It's like dark light, dark white. And it's not okay if you're going to say that I will color my hair into marine blue. Yahushua immediately refused that. You cannot do. You are allowed to color your hair. That you use the color of the hair that exists on the earth. Even I have said to you that pay attention that you are going to have a problem with your hair, because if you don't care of your hair, if you don't continue taking care of your hair, it becomes hair of the corns. Because I know that, because my wife is uh, to one who is taking care of someone's hair.
您要听话，不要
Do you
听
understand that?
姐姐呀，不要学着你姐姐，你姐姐。我对你们的父母说，你们要管
You,
教你们自己的孩子，
the
你
parents
们要
of
管
those
教
young
你们
men
自
and
己的
young
孩
women,
子。其实他已经说过心里的，孩子
respect
还是孩子。
the laws of Yahushua with your
有
children.
些父母当
Because
妈
some of
妈
you
以
say
后，
that my
现在现在
children's
不再
my
管教
children
了，
are
这个
already
倒不是
baptized.
错的。
No, they are baptized
说心
that
里的是我就
you
告诉
must
他你要上
take
中
care of
大，
them.
但是他没有到18岁，都
That
是
if
需
they
要
are
父
not
母
at the
管
age
管
of
管，你
18,
们听
take
明
care
白
of
没？
take care of your children.
是
Parents
7岁以
must take
下，
care of
你
them. But
需
if they
要
are at the
得到
age of
得到
18,
父母的
let
保
them
管。
choose
18
where
岁
they
以
want to
下，
go, if they want
那
to
就
go
归
to
给养护
with
说。
Yahushua or not.
这个柬埔寨你听明白了没有？他母亲的听的就高兴了。
And I continue
我刚才
correcting you.
管
And
教
you
你
know,
是
you
说
have a struggle. You struggle that you have colored your hair. You must uh, you have a problem with it that you have to check always a solution for taking care of your hair, because it- coloring coloring your hair, it costs expensive. Why don't you give it to Yahushua? And Yahushua is so happy that my small lambs are really doing my work.
就是你们是
You who are
谁
forsaken something to
谁给
Yahushua.
养护说这个对养护说
That's why I'm so happy with the Birlam when they were alive.
你爷爷他在火车
At
上
that
上的时候，
time that I was about to going out, and that car
你们
Peugeot
大师的汽车有309那个汽车，然后这个
309, that really a big problem for me.
警察要出这个帮忙。
Okay,
当时
were you sad when you didn't see me at that time? Yeah, it's normal that you were sad because you protect your ambassador. And I say that let's change this code because it creates a problem. And that's why I say that let's buy four-wheel drivers. And Dada Biralam forsake his big house in Taralalan. I really remember that.
我当时我动心了，就是
That you
那
that Biralam really loves Yahusha.
脾气是
That Biralam is so strong. When you talk with him, it's like you were talking with a soldier.
导致很精彩了。
Ah, Yahushua really loves him. He is so speaking out. I don't know if you have seen him. Ah, you grandpas, if you were fighting against him, you were
也要
soft and smooth.
这要
You wake.
做对的时候，就是你在还要说，你们都
And you know, it's always the love.
重要就是
Why don't you show your love to Yahushua? I have warned you. You will be in a problem.
遇到困难，
That you will be beautiful in one day. That it creates a problem. That is a problem.
那最好是
That the better is you stay natural.
人装，
And I must say that it's beautiful.
看了是好
Yeah,
事
it's
的。
beautiful that if you can uh,
我
f-
处理的
if
就
you
是
can
没有影响
take care
到
of it and you
要
don't
是他
touch
要我说
your love for
如果是要
Yahushua.
要
If you
要
touch it,
影响到要我说那就是不好，因为
because
上
the
帝
words of
他把这个
Yahushua
必
says,
须
I must
要
smaller, I must be smaller, and for Yahushua is bigger. And for you, if you must take care of your hairs, your beauty, and you must be bigger, then for Yahushua will become smaller. That if you don't care of your hairs, it becomes the hair of your corns.
话是错了嘛？
But if you can take care of it, there is no problem.
处理
He enjoyed taking care of
那
it.
是好。那你
But if you don't have enough money to care of
你
it,
们就是连做
don't
完
intervene that.
还是保持那个
Stay natural.
能多发最好的。你们不
You see, I have allowed you to be free so that you really see that there is something who tied you here.
在压你们的，我就说了，不要
What is not allowed in here that
就是要我说
don't go in
为了让你们跟
surreal.
跟的
You must be natural.
跟大部分的人是一样的。最奇怪的事情就是有些人的，他就把他的头发这个是两边的要剃掉了。就是有男人的在怪你们的时候，你们就笑他，我给你们这个允许，然后带着他进那个长老，你们并明白没有？因为其实就在这边有人在想，
I don't talk about the guest. However, you're going to make styles of your hair. You can do it, but for those who have been baptized, you can bring them to Presbyterian and laugh at them that this man is going against Yahushua. Do you understand? Is it okay?
这个好不好？然后就是要
So,
要
pay attention and be careful, don't be fooled. Tomorrow we enter at 9. The holy meal of Yahushua is tomorrow. It's a great happiness tomorrow.
所有的小羊。
Be happy and know how to change.
要开吧。假如说你在 A 上面，
I have said to you, if you are wrong in the A, you must respond it on the A, but you cannot respond it on the B.
在那个 A 要
That don't say that I must respond it on B. No, no, no.
来克服。
In case if it's me who changed your work, that's okay.
你的
That it's not okay for you here anymore.
我给你要调整的。你假如说你在 A 上面的弄的跌倒，然后你
What I
去了
meant,
B
know how to run during this race.
这个参加这个比赛，
Strive so hard.
要努力，要做实事，一定要做实事。
Make sure that Yahushua is so happy. Make sure that Yahushua who has chosen you happy. Now that you are happy, but let him happy, because this planet Earth there is no solutions anymore.
没有说这
It will never be changed into better. No, that will never exist.
这个光绝对
That will never be existed.
绝对
Repeat again with your mouth so that you will remember it.
在跌倒。
That will never exist. This planet Earth will be in peace. That will never exist. Never and never.
你的假
even planet,
目前就是要这个地球，这个已经
the
把
planet, the land was swallowed with another land in Swiss.
这个在广播电台就是没有听到，这个就这个是
In Swiss,
瑞士里
that the mountains, there are many, there is much ice,
在下面有个城市，然后
and it's not only the ice but all the entire land,
下面的那下
all the entire land
被废掉，
slide, and it disappeared. It becomes water. All the houses there was disappeared. I have said to you, be careful. Get ready. All the fires around the world will be exploded. We don't know anymore.
在非洲那边
Africa is really in a struggle and really messed up.
非常高
That's why I say to you that everything is going to be destroyed. There is nothing will be better anymore. And
里面这个地球是非常好的决议。
for Africans, put your president as military, but it cannot be anymore if it's civil.
国家把它
Madagascar must be interred in it. You cannot escape it anymore.
这个地
That land will never be in peace.
会再得到和
Come on, continue with it. There is no solutions anymore. Who is there you were? Russia's hate and mine. You cannot support him. And that Ukraine, he never let it go because it must be in his hand. And that is the word that has been said.
埃塞俄比亚在代表非洲人的非洲国家不会出来。俄罗斯
And that Russia has shown his power, his anger.
要
He is ready to getting ready for the war.
就是对你们美国人说，你们要不要造这个城镇的，要跑这。
Donald Trump said that make this war in peace. That Vladimir Putin just accepted that in the background he's still shouting. That is it. That and you say that we don't understand. That's why I say to you, Putin is ordered by my beloved father YAHVAH and YAHOSHUA with the words of Elia. What Elia has said, it must be accomplished in Putin and Trump. That's why I say to Trump, you don't touch it in case you're going to be killed.
不要更是光把有一下
That for Trump is just speaking out. Putin is crazy and so on. How will Putin take care of that?
不定就是
That is the President American and Russian what I am talking about here. That's why I say to you, there is no land will be in peace here. No, never.
在这
It's yesterday that I heard news.
边的新的文
Putin has prepared all nuclear bombs.
轰炸，我昨天听到这个新闻，新闻
Yeah, it's so wonderful that I want to see how the nuclear bomb will be exploded because I haven't seen. I want to see how it will be exploded. How is it?
和轰炸是什么样的？
And I must say that is it wonderful to hear that
这个是什么？
because we haven't seen. It's you who like fighting. And let me say that it depends on you that they are fighting. No, it's not me. It's you who you are the factory of that war. Who said to you to fight against my dad? We have given the eternal life. I have said to you, whose person were crazy to say that it's not good to be washed away from sin is the devil who don't like that. Who will not happy to hear that when you are with that YAHVAH and YAHOSHUA, you become someone who never sinned? Who will not be happy with that? That makes you over the moon. That makes you joyful. That even the people who don't love God, they are looking for that. Even girls, they're looking for the husband. I am really looking for the person who don't sin. Where will you find that? That fortunately, there's a place that you can find that. It's in Yahushua. Is that right, girls? There is no, there is no girls who will wish for a man who is so stubborn and they're making their wife in a struggle. They are really crazy if they're looking for that. That if they're looking for a husband, that a man will make them in peace, and just I push the button and the food will be come out. That's really crazy, your craziness. Isn't that your dream? That's what girls are looking for. Where I can find a man who will make me in peace, will never fight against me, will never say rubbish to me.
不是题目的，是我有说话，就是说，亲爱的，
Don't move here. Your food will be coming. Even you're going to pee on the chamber pot. Maybe he's going to bring you there. Yeah, that's not okay. It becomes another thing if you do that. Yeah, that is the wish.
一个可以主打，
I wish
我就是
to have a man
加这个，哎，
that I will not think that him is going to find another girls anymore. That's what I think. You girls that I don't know what is this man doing in the background and another places that you were just thinking too much of him.
在明年的非常受不了，但是不知道怎么对付。那人在
When you were at home,
但是你
you were mine. But when you were outside of the kingdom, outside of this house, I don't care about you. It's just your mouth who say, which says that, man. Your heart, your small heart. You have
紧张，
a heart attack. Because if you don't do that, it's a fight in the house. Because you were not used to support that anymore.
对的政府有思想对
Because that is it. You wish for good things for your husband, but you don't wish for a man who is going to make you in a struggle. Why don't you get married? That's why I say to you, don't get married with people who are so rich and who are so beautiful and handsome. If you are following that, it's not good, but follow and get married with the people who really loves you. That it's they who will make you in peace in your way. That's why I have told you, don't look at the interest, that look at the love. And there is no one who has that, but it's only Yahushua who has that. And you are so lucky to have Yahushua.
你们就好幸福了。
Yahushua is your wife.
那
That's why that is the word that you have met him as wife and husband of this man. There is no crying, there is no sadness, and you don't care about everything anymore. You can do whatever you want, that I have my own. It's not about that when my love is arrived and I will forget you. There is some people who are doing that when my real love is arrived and I forget you. Don't you know that? That is the sleep. When the sleep sleepiness is arrived, you always forget everything. You children, you're so wonderful. Who said that if the sleep,
入睡的时候，他就把一切都
that is the sleepiness is coming and you forget everything? And that's what I am talking to you, that when Yahushua is arrived, you forget everything. That is the real Yahushua. It's not about that there is no problem. It's not about that there is no suffering, that there is no worries about that, but those exist. That it's really special. You are with Yahushua. You really see that there is something that is never be touched.
你心里踏实了。
There is a problem in you, and there is many sufferings, but when Yahushua is here, you can solve and face everything. People know that Yahushua is so great. Even people don't come here, they are conscious.
参加这个聚会，这个就是一个不是就是大家也不要
Fun.
它就是一个放，在
Fun.
里边，在那个公交车的时候，他就是在这个
Fan was fighting against that man who was despising me, and he cannot support it anymore, and he fought against that man. And that man was so furious because he has said, don't do that with our ambassador, because we will not be in peace if you continue doing that.
经济方面说的，这位其实是非常
And that man was going to the gendarme to complain that
他说别人打了这个
it's been a long time, that story. And the gendarme count Fan. And he go to the gendarme's post. And why did you kill humans? And Fan explained that I didn't kill him, that he underestimated and embraced us in front of people. He really despised, and he created and invented something that doesn't exist.
你的大师是谁？
Even he is the ambassador of Yahushua, was preaching Yahushua on the mountain in Abuja pit.
那大师找我，他就来做。
And the gendarme was angry at him. Why did you despise that man? He is so strict man that he never accepts bad things. What is the proof that he has done that? No, it's me. It's not me who heard that, but it's my wife. It's your wife who said that you didn't confirm it anymore. You don't know it about it, and you just say it like that. He was punished by the gendarmes. That's why I say to you, if they don't come here, they understand and they know where is the place that they can find sinless, and people really always know. It's only in Yahushua with Elia that they can find that. Because even if you're going to steal it, you cannot steal it. It's really impossible that you're going to steal that fact to become someone who never sinned, because the one who removes you from your sin is inside of you is the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit full of the words of Yahushua and Elia, because it's the teaching of Yahushua and Elia that they're bringing in you. That is the work of the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirits are with Yahushua and Elia, and that's why you have been changed. That the people who are imitating this teaching, who will take them away from sin? No one. Because the Holy Spirits really know Elia and the words of Elia that they accomplished, and the words from Yahushua and it's okay that people are washed away from sin. That's why you never sin. And it's immediately and automatically in you that you never sin, but it's your choice if you continue sinning. But once you come here, once you hear the voice of Elia, you don't like sinning anymore, because our words is the words of the life, and our words is the power and authority. Those who have received the words of Elia, they have received the words of YAHVAH and YAHOSHUA. And the people who have received the words of YAHOSHUA and put in their heart, devils are going away and they never sin automatically. So for the people who have received the words of Elia, is the devils the first who are really destroyed, and it's automatically people become someone never sin, because it's the words who are living in the people, and when people are living in the words, it destroyed automatically the devils. And it's normal that people lives in sinless. There is no sin in him. It's not me who destroy the sin in you, but it's the words in the words of YAHOSHUA in you, and the Holy Spirit follow it. That's why I say to you, whose person is going to be angry with that people who never sin? It's only those who are jealous, who are angry with that. It's like Jesus who are jealous, they're angry at that. I will put off this count because it's so hot. It's not stinky, huh? I am so hot. Aren't you so hot? And let's talk about boys. Boys, don't you wish for that? Where will I find a beautiful girl, a girls, and it's so peace to live in him, not a main girl. Fululna is a nickname. It's a nickname. If I had a wife that is really in love with me, there are girls never accept you and never put up with you, but there are some girls really put up with her husband. That boys are really looking for that, but they haven't seen that doesn't exist. That's why YAHOSHUA has been your husband, brothers. And if you have YAHOSHUA, YAHOSHUA is the one who heal your heart. Even if your wife is so mean and so on, YAHOSHUA is here. Fortunately, YAHOSHUA is here to heal your heart. But if YAHOSHUA is not here, it's always slapping, kicking. But I have advised you, brothers, don't do that. It's not always dumb in YAHOSHUA. Yeah, it's better to just speak with your mouth and that's it. That to touch your wife, you cannot do that. Love your wife and correct one another. It's better that in YAHOSHUA that you correct one another. May the girls and brothers will not do bad behavior one another, that you should love one another. You put up with one another. Don't let your wife or husband be angry.
而不是
It's not about boys. You're going to order girls. Are you going to show your big arms? No. You have to put up with one another. That the last decision, it's better that man is going to take the last decision.
啊，不是说
That
你还有那
don't say that you have made me sad and I will not with you anymore. Those are a discussion without Yahushua if you do that.
我对你们所有的丈夫，
Always put up with one another.
你们乃是互相理解，
That is your run. For those who will run, put up with one another.
你
Put your wife, your spouse,
对你丈夫，
put your spouse, your priority.
你是有限的，你女人的你，
Because if you put the one priority one another, you don't fight because you don't wanna be a proprietary. But if you
导致这个吵架的原因，也想
but
到
the causes of you are fighting against one another,
他去嘛，如果他
you
这样导致
have a big hate. It means that you don't run anymore and he's going to hit on the poto
柱子，
after, according to the song of Tatel, that you were going to hit the poto. So put up with you one another if you don't want to hit the poto.
啊，你们
It begins from there, your response.
家庭的要引起，
How will you respond if you are always fighting against every day?
社会一直经常吵架，那你报答什么呀？
That's not impossible.
这个是不可。
But if you respond it from your household,
报答之后，就是从那个家庭就开始，这是对那个夫妻呀，
I really say to you that there is no women, single women in YAHOSHUAH, and you're going to stay alone in a house. No, you cannot do that.
答应个
Stay with your sisters who are alone as well.
应该跟着那妹妹的姐妹要一起住嘛。
That I say
这
to
些呀，就表面呀，要住在一起嘛。
I say to
这些
cousins, between cousins, don't stay together anymore.
表面表
Because at the moment there is no cousins anymore.
那现在就那个叔叔那个。
That the situation at the moment is not really good at all. It's really an abomination. Humans are not his owner anymore. We are entering the end of the story and everything is happening. Is it clear? Is it clear? So, put your hearts to Yahushua. There is no one who is with Yahushua and is going to be in vain. No, Yahushua is so special and unique, and I really say to you,
假如说我真的不知道我丈夫处理这个生活也非常，
you say that I don't know where will I put my life anymore. Then
因为他们不中的，
think about the birds. They don't see it. There is no harvest for them. That they always eat. And look at the flower. There is no one who is taking care of them. That they have beautiful clouds. And how about you? You are in Yahushua. Are you smaller than them? No. That Yahushua said, it's enough for you, my grace. It's not about the money or what are you thinking. That it's about the peace and the joyful that this world cannot have. Remember my words. That the rich man, they are eating, they are so in peace.
这大人受教都没有，
That they are always struggling and always worrying.
因为他就非常批，
They must always be so mean. If you don't have Yahushua, it's always the end. And as a result, you expand your head in the benefits because there is no peace with those who have the bad spirits,
要得到平
and
安。
you must always find,
所以
look
他
for,
或者是来
and the end is you're going to kill humans, you're going to sell humans. Oh, that's really dangerous.
那
People are killing
在
humans.
外国有他把
The
那个小孩
the
打
kids
里长
they kill
车了，把里面
humans in women's pregnant
里面进
when it is more bigger, and they kill it. It's the wealthy men and women on this planet Earth who did that, not a poor man. You see, it's not about you are rich that you have the peace, that you don't have anything. You the small lambs of Yahushua,
那至高的
and the Most High really appreciate your work, that you support His work. In you don't have anything, but it's in the Peter that you can find the sweetie, and it's in the sweetie that we have
就在那
the rich. It's in you don't have anything that Elia can go anywhere and to support the work of Yahushua around the world. So it means that if we have pagan with nothing and we have seen a thing like this, it's like that. There is new things. You see everything there. If Elia began with himself and only him, and that was really impossible. So if it's like this, the development of the work of Yahushua, how will it work abroad? But it's like what was happening in Madagascar, that will be happened in abroad. But it begins with one person here, and it will be the same as abroad.
出站要开始，那就一个一个拿出去。
And after, it begins with one person, and it ends with 1,000 people, and that will happen the same in abroad. And it's the same as you. You don't have anything. That's what I said. I'm really poor. Anything else you are always saying, I really say it to you. Put it in Yahushua.
我已经说过
I have said to you, when you have talked to Yahushua, know that it's enough for you.
那就
It's enough.
只有要
When will it end? But always ask, always ask, always ask. Then know that it's enough for you. That Yahushua always find a way for you. That it must begin with empty.
那应该
That is your way.
做的，你知道不知道？
That we don't know it anymore, but it's Yahushua who knows it.
你们心里边有主啊，可能你
Don't be sad if you are eating, the leaf of the sweet potato you are going to eat, and don't look out about the environment and the society, that how will they look at me. Don't think about that, but look at how Yahushua will look at you.
你可以啊，你可以有生
Don't mumble with everything.
所有的生活，所以你要记住，
That know this, my children and my creation, let them be my duty. You are his duty. That your duty is to talk with him and let him arrange your way. And don't look for something will make you in a struggle.
那你手里都已经没有了，那你就发现，
I never say that you don't find anything anymore.
哪里都
Look for another land that there are bread and grass. That
我给你们这样说，
don't look for big fans like this. No,
你们现在都是
Get used have enough, to have enough with what you have in your hand. Get used that you have enough in your hands. That when Yahushua is going to help you, support him and do his work. Where will Yahushua is going to help you, even you are don't do his work. Your selfishness, you are selfish. If you want to be helped by Yahushua, do his work. Is it clear? That is my advice for you. Don't be fool. Never be discouraged. Always trust in Yahushua. Yahushua is so special. There is no solution apart from him. It's really your suffering, always thinking that Yahushua is always beside me. That, don't think that Yahushua, if you are wrongdoers, that only the people who loves him, that Yahushua is always beside him. So if you have problems, big problems, always put Yahushua in your head, that I always have Yahushua. There is nothing we can go against that. Yahushua is always beside you. If you go struggle, we don't need that miracles and healing that people are publishing. No, we don't need that. People are killed by Jesus to go to hell. That Jesus is really a killer. He don't have anything to do except that miracles and healing to call people come here to be healed. That his healing is from the devils, and devils really giving him. Because God never listened to sinners, whose God is sending them miracles and healing. It's the devils. Because God never listened to sinners. Even you were there before. Weren't you there? Ask the one next to you, weren't you there? Were you there? So those who are in Jesus, aren't they a sinner? And the words of God say that God never listened to sinners. So who are the one listening to them? It's the devils. And it's the devils who are doing miracles in them. And look at Jesus, that they never sin. They emphasize their place that they are the devils. It's been 2,000 years that you have said that you fight against to be a sinners, and you are the recall of the word that repent, humiliate. And when Elia is here that we never sin, and they don't care about saying that they never sin as well, aren't they liar? They're a liar and the father of the liar. You know that there is no really God of Abraham who will listen to the sinners. That will never exist. That will never exist. Repeat again my words. That God of Abraham never listened to sinners. Don't repeat again anymore. It's enough. That God will never listen to sinners. So who are listening to the sinners who are with Jesus? It's the devils who are listening to them. And we are really calling them aloud that they are just wasting their time, that there is no solutions anymore. It's the devils who are with you. It's the devils who are sinners from the beginning. It's their foolishness. Where will you not look for area? The key is with me. The key to solve everything is with me. And you may say that, which key? That is it. That's what I have said. European cannot solve the problem because it's Elia who said you cannot solve it. Even Putin is going to expand the work. So when the bomb is going to be exploded, that one will be killed. Everyone is going to be killed. If you are killed with YAHVAH, there is no worries. There is no worries to be dead with YAHVAH. that if there is no Yahushua, it's a danger. It's better to be dead in Yahushua, because when Yahushua is here, there is no problem. Let's give a great case to Yahushua. That is it, to have a happiness with Yahushua. He is so special. How without it? Yahushua is so delicious, really. And when you have a problem, never fear of that problem. It's not the problem that you're going to measure your force in Yahushua. Will you support it? That if there is a problem, that it's really in the love. Don't care, don't fear. Face it. Really face it. But the words of Elia, they cannot solve it. That is the words of Elia. They cannot answer. That is the words of Elia, because it's from my beloved father YAHVAH to YAHOSHUA, and it is sending to Elia now. And that's why I say to you, there is no solution in Ukraine and Russia. It will be solved in this one case. But at that time, it will be a big problem for Europeans and this world, because the solution at that time that Ukraine is going to accept that he would be the part of Russia, because he's the grandpa of Russia. And how is it possible that, because if your grandpa is going to be taken by another person, won't you want you persecute him? Of course, you're going to persecute him, and Putin will never accept that his grandpa will turn back to him. And I already said to Trump, he's his grandpa. You are tired to stop it. Put their grandpas back to them. Putin will never accept it. And I really advise you, don't fight against Putin. Don't you prefer Putin? I really say to you, let Putin stay here, and as well I can do my work. That I really say to you, if Putin is going to be out of his authority, it's the beast who is going to come up. Really the best. But it's better to be Putin. That doesn't mean that when Putin is going to go and Russians people are going to be in peace. No. It's better to listen to the foolishness of Putin instead of the one who is coming there. It's really. But the one, you can talk with him, but the one who is coming, you cannot talk. You cannot arrange with him. And it's really a beast who is arrived to destroy. That's why I say to you, Americans, don't touch Russia. You will be disappeared. I say, and I have taught you that there is no solution on the planet Earth anymore, because the beast from above are coming down. First of all, if there is a rebellion in the Holy Kingdom of Yahushua, the beasts are coming. When the beasts are coming, they are the owner of the rebellion. So it's normal that when they are coming, there is a rebellion on this planet Earth. Look at Africans, France, and in Arabs. They are really messing up. Look at what is happening in Americans. Donald Trump and Elon Musk, they are not well. Even they are a best friend. This world is really messed up. Elon Musk has been fired himself between friends, even they are fighting against one another, and you don't know anymore what is happening here because the beast, the owner, the leader of that rebellion is arrived here.
下到地球啊，在外国有个宣布，在马达加
That
斯
there is a
加
declaration from Brown and Madagascar doesn't care about that. There is a house which are firing. When we were in Tuliar, in the base Tuliar,
就是那个东亚的
people were gathered to come to us. We didn't know that this is the base Tuliar,
他们就是带着
but they were coming with their tools.
我们在搞那个
Even we were about to doing a clip.
那些生病的看到他们
The gendarmes, they were afraid because the people there are really persecuting gendarmes because the gendarmes there killing people.
很炫的，
Because I need a gendarme because the security of my way is not normal.
非常生气了，你们就是干嘛来？先不让
And I let them talk and that they became furious little by little.
他们是非常愤怒的，那就火
And finally I get off the car and I talk with them and they were in pace with talking with me.
出来了，我想分享给你，
And I say to you what I meant, that there is no peace in here anymore and India must get in stage.
说话，
But they were coming with their weapons to kill us. We didn't know nothing that this place has a problem. It was really a big story.
这个地方人呢有个问题，我想对你们说的，就是没有什么和平的。如果是
And I say to you that there is no peace in here. If there isn't peace there, it's not really in peace. Here, this Madagascar, there is no peace in here. But people are
想要
looking for something in here because we're going to enter in the last war.
你是他们必须
They must take it.
要拿走，
And it's not one person
再想
who is looking for that, but it's many people. It's really
对马达加斯加的局势
a bad story for Madagascar. We don't know how will it end. If they have listened to the words, maybe it will be in peace. But you know, when these beasts are coming, it's really struggled, and they really want the blood,
要想要
and it's really their leaders who are looking for that blood to fight against YAHVAH.
因为给亚欧刷有真正的
At that time, it's the power, the forces. It's not about weapons or the
要用人类的
because these peoples are created by that YAHVAH and YAHOSHUA and the forces or in their life. That's why they killed people. If you don't know, because the life is in the blood, the life is from that YAHVAH, and they take that blood so that Lune, the leader of the devil, will take
乱，那他们已经下到这个世界，
because they are coming down because they have seen Elia to prepare the way of YAHOSHUA, and they put people's messed up and they make people killing one another, and when there much blood and they will have much forces,
因为
you will not be in peace anymore because Elia is already here and YAHOSHUA will come. That's what it means.
俺
to show that you are washed away from sins, and you are the witnesses. You are the witnesses that you are washed away from sin, to prove that the end is here. There is no way to escape anymore. It's time to end this world. Everything is moving, and it's going to move a little by little. And instead of saying it's going to be exploded in once again, because the destroyer is coming. They kill people to take their life, to fight against with Yahushua at the end. When Yahushua is coming with the horse of the light and all power and authority, will you uh, will you shout Yahushua with your missile, with your gun? Which weapon will you fight against with Yahushua? No, that doesn't exist. Even there, many people are going to fight against Yahushua. And I really say to you, it's a foolishness. It's it's a light. You're going to fight. Your weapon, you're going to fight against your light. You really see that it's really, it doesn't exist. The weapon you are bringing, you are just a tool, humans that are going to fight against Yahushua. You tools that they use. That how is it possible that nuclear bomb is going to be exploded in Yahushua? It cannot reach him. That if the end is coming, you are just a tool that the devils use, and the devils uses you to take your blood, that he has force to fight against Yahushua. That's why I say to you, don't expect peace anymore, because this world must be in peace. And he is going to deceive you. Everyone will worship to him, so that he is going to provoke Yahushua who is coming. Look at his plan. Really? Your small head cannot think about that. The head of the sinners cannot think about that. That is the picture. If you have been suffered and you will accept him, you will worship to him. And when Yahushua is coming, all humans are worshiping the beast. That will make Yahushua so upset. And that's why I say to you, don't provoke Yahushua. Make him happy. Support his work. Don't take care about these monies anymore. Because we have seen what is happening here. Haven't you seen? In case you don't see, that if there is an explosion, you're going to say that, well, I will do the work of Yahushua. No, you cannot do anything anymore. It's in this time that you can do it and profit to do your work. Do you understand? That is happening. He is going to make everyone worshiping to him. That is it, the rebellion. Everyone worships to him. And when everyone worships to him, and you never accept, what he will do with you, they're going to suffer you. You're going to be suffered. That is the picture. That's why I make you ready. Strive so hard and fight so hard, so that you will arrive in the heaven of heaven beside Yahushua, in the arms of Yahushua, and in the arms of YAHVAH. Maybe you will be the one who will be called that, well, come next to me. And let me say, where is your place at that time, Yahushua? And Yahushua will call me, come next to me. You will see Eliah there. That is the one that YAHVAH and Yahushua really love. And he really loves They really love me. That's why I am sent here to prepare you and to let you know that it's so good in us.
看到出来里面确实就给自由了。
You're really sleepy. In case you have taken as a dream what I have said, I don't. How you baptized? Yeah, it's better you are single with Yahushua. Yeah, it's better to be a single with Yahushua in here. You don't think too much. With Yahushua, it's so wonderful.
的事情也是跟着我说的。
That is it. That spouses don't care about that. Don't say that I don't get married and how about that? Your life is already with Yahushua. How will you care about that? Even the people who has married, they wanna be a single again.
有些都不想有家去的，
Even they say that I should have been. It's only me. It's really boring to getting married. It's really boring. You are looking for a problem if you wanna marry.
你要看到
If you see people
在婚姻里头，
who are marrying, they are
婚姻的时候就要找麻烦。
that they are looking for a problem, and if there are people who are marrying, and I tell to them
这个不能吵架，那因为这个
because you must fight against one another. Two hates who are not the same.
有点特别，就是大家非常相爱，或者大家努力过。
That's why I say to you that don't you prefer to fight against well?
你们的大都没
How is it possible that you fought against and you haven't done it and you were marrying? How is it possible?
就是一个是大是中，
It is an example. The one who is from the
知道大现在在哪里啊？
from Tuliar and the one who is from Antananarive, they are two.
他已经出去了，不愿意来，他是在那边，在哪里做坏事？我说了，你们别做这个坏事，你们就会遇到麻烦的。他去了，我大就说了，我说是真的。
She has gone and she said that your Yahushua is true, that I must sin. So go away in case you're just wasting your time here. And the other is she is still fighting against to respond the love of Yahushua. And I said, how will they respond? But there are some people who don't care about that.
另外一个老师说，我不要再，不会再去，我都是在八大去了，出来就说不会再别过海了。那后来呢，他就要去，他就是要嫁出去啊，应该你先把你的离婚的要结出来，因为其实就是没有说分。
How will you be free with that if you don't follow the words? When you were in the judgment, you will be stuck.
因为上了这个，你
Yeah.
被卡住了，所以要为了这个事儿，我说就不对你们的去搞，别有这样的，有什么这个时候就把他的分断了，结果
Her judgment will be like this then. Didn't you say these words in front of Ziadia Elia? Didn't you ask help to Elia? And didn't you say that I will not marry anymore, but I will respond?
不要再假，
Because that is the word that she said. Suddenly, the fight again. She didn't fight against enough, and she got married. How will you remove that picture? How to save this human?
因为我在
because that is my mind. When I see you, how will I save this one? Needing is thinking, so how will you save them? How to save them? That you have told in front of Elia that I will not marry anymore. Suddenly you get married. How is it possible? Even the one who is from Tulia, he is not good around. You forsake Yahushua with your spouse. Yahushua bless all of you.
和约翰里面的传播已经在这个圣经里面。
Just wave your hands and see you tomorrow. All of you, all of you, all of you, all of you, all of you. That's it. Okay, you can go home.